Shalom, shalom, Mashpaka. I wanted to do another word or DaBaR study with y'all about origins and DaBaR that we should not be speaking or letting be heard or uttered from our our mouth, or our lashon, our tongue. I think DaBaR studies are extremely important on this Zod, this path, this journey of Hadaret, the way, because we are commanded, of course, not to let the shamuth of other mighty akadim be loose from our lips. And I know that that's kind of a touchy subject with some, and I'm not coming down on those that use the shamuth, NAMES, to teach others about that, but just me personally, I just I can't speak them. If I slip up, I instantly ask for forgiveness. This is my journey, okay? This is what I do. I have a very intense, strong desire to expose these shamuth that a lot of folks often use that are not familiar, or it's a constant word used over and over. But our DaBaR study, this Bakar, this morning, is on the mighty Ra Akhad, the wicked Akhad, CHAOS. And most of y'all can definitely recognize that SHaM or DaBaR. And it's not going to be a long study. I'm just going to go over a few things for you. All right, CHAOS was a primordial entity in Greek mythology that represented the initial lack of order at the beginning of the universe. CHAOS was considered the first being to exist and was seen as both a deity. That's a DaBaR I can't speak. DEITY is another. Believe it or not, DEITY is another Ra Akkadim, or Akkad, that is a God. We're not supposed to speak DEITY. But he was seen as both a DEITY or a thing. Okay? And here are some details about him. Now, him, keep that in mind. He was the first being, was the parent of EREBUS, darkness, NYX, NITE or NIGHT, however you write it. NYX then gave birth to, and they keep on going here and there with their giving birth and all this mess. The location, CHAOS, was sometimes thought to be the primeval emptiness of the universe, sometimes as the abyss of TARUS, the underworld. The origin. The modern meaning of the DaBaR, CHAOS, comes from Ovid, who described CHAOS as a formless man from that the cosmos was created. The Greeks believed that the gods like Zeus, Hades, Poseidon were preceded by primordial entities like CHAOS. Okay, there they depict him as a he. Here they depict it as a she. Does that not make you kind of think of the, hold on. There you go. It makes me kind of think of the BAPHOMET, what you're looking at. Extremely raw, And what it is it's both, it's neither male nor female, but it is male or a female joined into a akhad shad demon, okay, That's what it makes me think of, because it's using both. It's calling CHAOS both male or female. They're not combined, though, into like a single entity like this, but yet they are. You have to not think with the Western mind, y'all. You have to not think with the Western mind. All right, let's click off of that. It's disgusting and quite disturbing. Okay, we're back over here. Now when you have that DaBaR, you're going to click on it. It's got GODDES, okay? Who would have thunk it? All right, this is going to, there it goes. And they take it and they write it with the KH. But if you look over here, underneath it, let me grab something to point it out to you. Right here, the Latin writing of it, CHAOS. The translation of it, KHAOS or KHEOS. And there's the gap and chasm is what is translated. Was the first of the primordial GODs, you got the GODs there again, to emerge at the DAWN of Bara, creation. She was followed in quick succession by GAIA, and that's where, this is why we don't speak the DaBaR EARTH, because it originates from GAIA. Okay, there you go. She was followed in quick succession by GAIA, TARTAROS, EROS. She was, or KHAOS, was the lower atmosphere that surrounds the arats, both the invisible air or the gloom of fog or mist. The DaBaR, KHAOS, means gap or chasm, being the space between the Shamayim and the arats. KHAOS was the MOTHER, another y'all we shouldn't be speaking, and the grand MOTHER of the misty essences, blah, blah, blah. As the GODS of the air, KHAOS, was to the MOTHER, or the Amma. Amma is the Abrith, DaBaR, for instead of MOTHER, Amma. For birds, like GAIA was the MOTHER of land animals, and blah, blah, blah. But I just wanted to show y'all that to give you kind of a gander at it. Now if I can find the images, hang on just a quick second. There you go. And you type in K or CH or KHAOS Greek. Hang on, I'm having technical difficulties. All right, back. Here is the images that you will see if you type that in. Okay, let me kind of move you back over here a little bit. But yeah, here are the images you're going to see. You know, and this is a prime example right here of something you would see from way back in the time, you know, back in the Greek, Yumim is something like that. Something like this too. But, you know, pictures like that. Now, pictures kind of like this is kind of, you know, the new age, or the new AGE crap, or mess, rather. You know, stuff like that. That's done from drawings and paintings and mess that people do now. But then you come down here and you see it in the female version. Okay. And then you see it in the male version again. And of course the female version of it. You keep on going, and it just keeps going. I mean, if you look hard enough, you will see it in the female version that looks like an actual Greek painting or a statue or something. Both of them, you know. You just got all kinds of things. This has got here, I'm not sure what I think that's wherever it's from, but you know, there you go. Like a statue. Right there of the male figure. And it keeps on going. What's it? I wanted to see if this was it right here too. I'm not sure. This picture down here. Yep. There you go. As the female, you know. But I just, I wanted to share that study with y'all right quick. I don't want it to be too long. I just want to get to the point of it. That we should not be speaking this DaBaR, this SHaM. That I've got it here too. Let me kind of bring this up. This is the let me see if I can't use my flash. But it's the encyclopedia of the GODS's that I showed you not too long ago. Okay, I think I might can use flash if I do this way. Stop. Maybe not. Okay, hang on. Yeah, here we go. It's in here too. Let me see, where is it at? There it is, at the very bottom. Primordial, you know, DEITY, the Greco-Roman, a lot of big words in there. Male power, who with the female presence personifies the empty space that existed before the formation of the cosmos. Okay, but that is the DaBaR or SHaM Study. I desire that, you know, it reaches those that it needs to reach, and it's received, because we are not to speak the Shamuth, that is the Names, or the SHaM, that is the Name, of other mighty akhadim from our Lashon. Depending on what scriptures you have, they speak different things. And this, let me just show you. This right here, that is not our Bara, our creator, SHaM. That YAHWEH, do your research on that. If you think that is wrong. That is spoken in Cianity, you know, aka followers of JC, worshippers of JC. But that is not it. But the scripture in Shemuth 23:13 instructs, you know, Lanu, U.S., not to mention the Shamuth of other mighty akhadim. In all things that I have spoken unto you, be circumspect, make no mention of the SHaM of other akhadim, neither let it be heard out of thy mouth. You can come to here. Here's a different version. They all mean the same thing. Be careful to do everything I have spoken to you. Do not invoke the shamuth of other akhadim. Do not let them be heard on your lips. All right, I brought you over to the scriptures that we use, and this is in Shemuth 23:13. This is how it's written here. In all that I have spoken to you, take heed, make no of the SHaM of other mighty akhadim, let it not be heard from your mouth. I'm going to show you how it's written in the Abrit, because the pagan English does not really pay the most of what truly the Abrit is speaking. But if you want to study it right here, that is the verse right there in the Authioth, aka pictograph. Okay. And then I'm going to show it to you over here in the Paleo. Let me find it. Verse 13. If you want to go over that, you can read that and get to know those DaBaR very well. But that is the scripture that we refer to when we refer to that command. It is not a request, it is a command. And we must hold firm to it. We must find other DaBaRium to use. You want to know what the Albrecht DaBaRium is for CHAOS? Or, you know, any DaBaR that kind of stimulates to it? I'll show you. Hang on. Alright, I think I got it for you. I like to use this website, as they call it, with a lot of looking at my Albrecht DaBaRium, or DaBaR. And I learned a lot from it. Alright. Anyway, you type in the word, and I already typed it into the search earlier, and it, I like to type in the, like, whatever you're looking up, like CHAOS in Hebrew, and then I look for the link that brings me to the BIBLE hub. I did have a link up here on on a window, but it disappeared. Imagine that. But this is the DaBaR that you would use instead of that term or that SHaM. It's written with the Tau, the Ha, and the Ua, right down here. And of course, this is, going to be in your modern Babylonian Hebrew script, way it's written. But you basically, I didn't want to have to study the modern Babylonian Hebrew script, but unfortunately, I kind of did, because everything's written in it, this Yom. Whenever you're trying to look up something like this on this particular website. But anyway, it is smart to know all. But we only use the Uthioth, Ua, the Paleo. But this is what it is. It's formlessness, emptiness, confusion, CHAOS, nothingness. All right? And it's pronounced Tahu. Tahu. There's no O. You study, okay? There's no O. But Tahu. It is like what it had up there, the definition: a desolation, desert, a worthless thing, in vain. And then it goes into using the DaBaRium down here. The Albrecht word, or what they call Hebrew DaBaR, Tahu, is often used to describe a state of formlessness or emptiness. It conveys a sense of CHAOS or disorder, often in a primordial or desolate context. In the scriptures, Tahu is used to depict the initial state of the Aret before Yahuwah's bara order was established, as well as to describe desolation or confusion in a metaphorical sense. A lot of big words there for old country gal. Get them out as tube as I can. And then, of course, over here you're going to have some scripture, that relate to it. It was formless, was waste, futile, vain, stuff like that over here. But that is your DaBaR. Instead of using that DaBaR, that Ra Mighty Akhad, SHaM, CHAOS, we should use Tahu. Tahu. When we're referring to, like, there's Tahu in the DaBaR. There's CHAOS in the WORLD. Use the Albrecht. And if folks don't understand what you're speaking, well, then call out the letters for them, and tell them that they're going to ask you, why don't you just speak it? Well, you tell them, because it's a command. We're not to speak it. Plain and simple. It ain't exactly that simple, because trust me, I have to go out here and there sometimes too, and people don't know what in the world I'm talking about, and it's like, and then I have to dance around the wicked Akkadim, SHaM, and I don't want to speak it, and it's like I can't speak that DaBaR, and sometimes I cave and I give in, and I just this is what I'm trying to tell you, because for some reason they can't acknowledge the calling out the letters in their own head. But I know it's a struggle. I know it's a struggle. But regardless, is our struggles more than his commands, his Matsua? Are they? Are they more important than his Matsua, his commands? Yahweh? No, they're not. Yahweh's commands, his Matsua, are more important than our struggle of not being able to speak or dance around the Mighty Akkadim Sham. Okay, we have to learn the Abrith DaBaRium, because that is our Bara, our Creator's Lashon, his tongue. It is important. It is important, and a lot of those out there, they do know well, I'm sorry, not a lot. The few out there that do know the importance of this, it's not a game. It's part of discipline in your nafash and your lashon and everything to be pure, tahur, pure for Yahweh. I mean, it's important, y'all. We really need to buckle down on this, all right? But that's all I got. That's probably all you want to hear. I'm just going to go ahead and put it out there. Y'all have a Baruch Yom and Yahweh. You know, study, make his Torah, your ahaba, your love, all yom long. Yada Yahuwah. Yada Yahuwah. Shalom, 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 shalom. Mashpaka. Rumama yada hala u Yahuwah. Hala u Yahuwah. Khan. Yes. Rumama Yahuwah Yashal.